guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for watching. My name is Dana. This channel is all about SMS beauty, skincare, makeup, sunscreen. Today we are talking about the Sireni Overnight Overhaul. I've gotten some questions about this because I featured it in my favorites video, which I will link here. And apparently, it's a new product, but I think a lot of people just are trying to work their way around how they feel about it, which is fair because you shouldn't just use it one time and give your thoughts on it. But I thought, and people have asked if I could do kind of an in-depth video before and after using it, what my thoughts are, what it does, how to use it, all those things. So I wanted to sit down today. This is my before face, and I'm going to insert pictures before and after once we get to that point and tell you kind of how I use it, what it's meant for, all the things. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give it a like, add a comment if you'd like, and we'll get going. Okay, so let's read on the website what it says about this. Now, Sireni is a new brand, and it's kind of, at least the spokeswoman is Chloe Morello, who is OG influencer from Australia. I doubt that she formulated it, but she's the face behind the brand. And this is a $60 product. It's called Overnight Overhaul. It's a rejuvenating beauty mask, 2% bakuchiol and DHA. You get 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces, pretty standard, but $60 is a little pricey. Now, if you're wondering what bakuchiol is, it's a natural form of retinol. There are really no studies on it though, so to say if that part of it works, it's just really hard to know. I've been using it probably a month and a half now, and even using it for that amount of time, you're just not going to see results. Even a retinol, you're going to need to use it for months and months before you see anything. So I'm not really going to be commenting on the bakuchiol part. I'm more commenting on the DHA, which is a self-tanner. So you've probably seen it in other products, and that's exactly what this is. And the whole point of it, as they say on the website, which I'm about to read, is that our revolutionary formula combines clinically proven ingredients, that's not really true, and beautifying results to simplify your daily routine. Effective levels of bakuchiol and DHA work overnight to turn back time, soothe and even out your skin, while a delicate mix of rose oil and shea butter wraps you up in luxurious hydration. Wake up to dewy morning skin with radiant glow and soft focus finish. So I think the whole point, and what I've noticed, is that it's a self-tanner for your face, of course. And so what that does is it does even out your skin tone, and it kind of gives you, a more refreshed, woken up look. And anytime, when you're tan, you kind of just look healthier. Not all people, but I think a lot of people would agree. So that's kind of the point of it. I don't have any self-tan on. I am sweating though because it's so hot. But what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put it on right now. I'm going to put it on tonight, and then I'm going to take a video in the morning and show you kind of what it looks like. Now, the main thing I want to kind of emphasize about this is, while it does have hydration, and depending on the levels of hydration and moisture you need for your skin, you're probably going to need a little bit more. At least for me, I like to lather on everything because at night I'm why not? Nobody cares what I look like. So for me, I will go in with my normal serum, moisturizer, and I might even do a few layers of moisturizer, and then this is the last part. But I also let the moisturizers kind of sink in a little bit because I don't want this to kind of just be on the surface level and not actually get to my skin, because then it doesn't do anything. So I would say layer, give it some time if you're doing that kind of thing. And the other thing is you have to use a decent amount. So 1 or 2 pumps, probably not going to do it. This is a subtle tan. Now, one night I went in with, I don't even know how many pumps. I went in with a lot, and I woke up with a little bit more of a tan than I would have liked. So you can overdo it. But I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 is probably a good amount for your face. And make sure you get your hairline everywhere, because otherwise you'll have a very harsh line. So you can definitely use less, but just know that if you use less and you're not seeing any results, it's probably why, but don't go overboard. And then you can also do your neck. My neck is consistently paler than the rest of me. So even when I put self-tanner on there, I don't know why, it just comes off. So far I've been really liking it. I think it is unique. I don't know if it's revolutionary because it is just a self-tanner, but I have really been enjoying that it gives you a really natural, like they say, soft focus glow. Not anything too overwhelming, and I don't find it to be too orange or too weird in shades. So if it's something that you're considering, it's a pricey product for 50 milliliters, but it does work for the most part. So I'm going to take the little before picture, and then I'm going to come back tonight when I put it on, and then tomorrow morning, and I'll show you the before and after. Hello! It's been a few days. I had some weird dryness under my eyes, and it's because I got retinol too close. It's happened before. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. That's to say that this is a few days later, but I did want to show you what I do when I put this on, and then I will show you the after tomorrow morning. So I'm going to take a little snapshot of my face at this juncture. As you can see, like, my body is definitely tanner, but the goal is to tan the face. So, and next up, okay, so the thing that I've noticed when I've talked to people about like using this product is that they're just not using enough. 1 or 2 pumps is probably, you're not going to see a difference. So this is how much I use. Now, of course, everybody's face is different. Do what you think. It's $60. You'll go through it quicker if you use a lot or use more, but I have found that if I don't use anything or like 1 or 2 pumps, I just don't see anything. So I'm still kind of wasting it, in my opinion, So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that much. So I would say like close to a quarter, and then just start rubbing it in. Start with the center of my face, and I already have moisturizer on. I put eye cream on as well because my under eyes are so dry. And you're really gonna just put it everywhere. I always make a special point to get like right on the border of my face. What's that called? The edges. And then under eye, around my nose, everywhere. I think I probably will use 2 more pumps for my neck. Although I really shouldn't even bother with my neck because it just doesn't ever tan. And that's it. So I will come back tomorrow morning and we'll see what it looks like. Oh wow. I just looked at my face. I hadn't really, besides like the bags and the tired eyes. This is what it looks like. It's 7 in the morning? No. Okay, Siri. No, 7:20 in the morning. And as you can see, hopefully I will do the side by side. I can see like a slight difference. It's not gonna be like you went from like white to tan. Unless you use a lot. And one time I did. I used like 8 pumps. And I was like, oh, that's a lot. So this was 4 pumps. I'm leaning in because I want you to see like what it looks like. But I will put the side by side up so you can see the difference. It's subtle. Obviously, the more you use, the less subtle it's going to be. But it does a good job. And like, I feel like my skin is nice and moisturized. It's not overly dry or overly like, it's kind of like a good in between. But if you use more moisturizer, it'll be more. If you use less, it'll be less. So I think that's kind of it. My thoughts on it are, it's subtle. It's $60 for a subtle look. So just go into maybe purchasing it with that knowledge. And if you want more, you use more, but then you're going to go through it quicker. So will I repurchase it? I don't know. It's one of those products that I'm like, maybe, maybe not. And then I'll know when I get to the end of the bottle if I'm like, I kind of need it in my life. And I'm thinking that it's going toward the yes category. But I don't know. I think I do have, like, what is it? This one, the U-Tan spray. It will give you a fake tan, and it's a spray, and it's a lot easier, and it's cheaper. So, this is not the only option. It's just one out there, and so far I've really enjoyed it, but I don't know if it's worth $60 for everybody. So I'll leave it there and end this video, but give it a big old thumbs up. If you have any questions, of course, please ask them below. I try to cover all the questions, but of course, I don't get to all of them, or you guys think of ones I didn't. So leave it below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.